today's show, we take a look at this week's Student of the Week and a message from the district about lockdowns. Stay tuned, you're watching Roar TV. Good morning, Oviedo. I'm Kylie McFarland.
And I'm Brooke Tyler. Today is Monday, November 11th, 2019.
Let's get the show started. Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey Oviedo, it's Brooke, here with this week's question on Twitter. November 11th is Veterans Day, and this week we're curious. Who's a veteran you're grateful for in your life? Tell us, and maybe even show us with a picture if you have one, using hashtag TellOHS on Twitter or Instagram, and you could see your response on the broadcast at the end of the week. That's it for me. Let's get back to the show.
Imagine having to take a test on a subject that you have never studied. It would be difficult. That is why we do lockdown drills. While we hope the test or actual emergency never comes, we want you to be ready and we want you to be alert. The system we use to help us be ready is called ALERT. ALERT stands for Assess, Lockdown, Evade, Resist, and Tell. Our lockdown drills help us to practice the ALERT system. Lockdown drills typically take place while you are in a classroom. During the drill, follow the teacher's instructions. In an actual emergency, your teacher is trained to assess the situation and determine the safest course of action. During the drill, the teacher may discuss or practice ways to lock down the classroom to prevent entry. This includes locking the door and possibly using desks to form a barricade or even tying off the door handle to make it harder to open the door. Another important step in the lockdown is moving to areas inside the locked classroom where you cannot be seen from the hallway. While the drill may take place in the classroom, sometimes the safest course of action in an emergency is to leave the building. While this is obvious in a situation like a fire, it can also be true if there is a dangerous person inside of the school. A teacher may direct you to run or exit the building, but if you are alone, you do not need permission to evade someone that you believe is dangerous. If you do need to evacuate from the school and are not with a teacher, we ask that you tell what happened, where you are, and that you are safe. This can include calling 911 or going to a nearby safe place. The reason we have to do these drills is obviously very concerning, but the drill itself should not be. If a lockdown drill causes you any concern or anxiety, please let a teacher, counselor, or school administrator know. Drills are practice, which help us better respond to an emergency we hope never happens. You can help us keep emergencies from happening. If you ever see or hear something that causes you a concern for your safety or the safety of others, please say something. Your concerns will be taken seriously. Thank you for your attention and your help in making our schools even safer and more prepared.
Herb Jones will be on campus to take orders for senior graduation materials on Fridays, November 8th and 15th during lunches, and on Saturdays, November 9th and 16th from 10 to 12 noon. Cap and gown orders will be taken at this time.
And JROTC is holding their annual Toys for Tots collection drive. The Toys for Tots program collects new unwrapped toys during November and December each year and distributes those toys as Christmas gifts to less fortunate children in the community. Please donate a toy to this great program. All new toys can be dropped off by ROTC or the front office. Thank you for supporting this wonderful program. Last day for donations is December 11th.
The SCPS Internship SO will be held on Thursday, November 14th at the Stanford Zoo and Botanical Gardens in the Wayne Dinch Building from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Students in 11th and 12th grade who are ready to participate in an internship in spring 2020 will be able to network and share their resumes with employers. There will be paid and unpaid experiences available. There are over 100 positions to be filled. Sign up and attend on Eventbrite.
FAMU will be hosting their annual presidential tour in Central Florida on November 22nd. If you are interested in attending, please see your school counselor for more information. Seats are limited.
There is a water polo interest meeting Tuesday, November 19th after school in Coach Mason's room, Building 8, Room 13.
And now it's time for this week's Student of the Week.
Good morning, Oviedo High School. It's Dr. Daniel, and today's Student of the Week is Allison Archer. Allison had honors chemistry and AP chemistry with Mr. Weissman, and he has now recommended her for Student of the Week due to her work ethic and her ability to help students. Currently, she is a dividend for Mr. Weissman. She plans on going to either UF or Georgia Tech. Congratulations, Allison.
Any members of Brain Bowl that wish to have a team shirt and participate in the tournaments need to pay their $20 dues tomorrow, Tuesday, November 12th. It's the final day to pay your dues.
Attention Super Smash Bros. Players. If you won first, second, or third during Tech Fest and received a high school Super Smash Bros. Fortress invitation, please go to Mrs. K's room 8-214 after school on Tuesday, November 12th for a very quick meeting.
Key Club meeting will be after school Thursday, November 14th in Mrs. House's classroom.
Design Club members, our next meeting is Tuesday, November 12th at 2:20 in room 10-003, Miss Latimer's classroom. We will be working on 2 murals and discussing our November and December community projects. Please come and bring a non-perishable Thanksgiving item.
OHS Betas will be holding their monthly all-member meeting today after school in the auditorium.
NHS is collecting non-perishable food items for the OHS food pantry this week. Drop-off areas: before school at the clock tower after first bell, room 8-21. Bring your point card with you.
There will be an interest meeting for track and field on November 14th at 2:30 in the Commons. The meeting should last about 15 minutes. Visit athletics to get your white card and join us this season. Questions? See Coach Tibbetts in the Media Center.
TV Production will be hosting a dog wash fundraising event this Saturday at Rock and Bruce from 10 to 2 p.m. Please come out to support our program and to raise money for our Student Television Network convention. We'll be attending it in March.
Good morning, Lions. This morning we're going to review our fire alarm evacuation procedures. Remember, the fire alarm sounds, don't panic. Instead, all students shall assemble in the classroom near the door. Your teacher will take account of how many people are gathered at this assembly point and note who may be missing. The teacher will review with you the primary evacuation route and the alternate route. Once everyone is assembled and briefed, your teacher will advise the group when to begin the orderly evacuation and proceed to your designated area. Recognize that in lieu of exiting for fire, you may be directed to take other actions such as a code yellow or red procedure. Remember, if your primary fire exit route is inaccessible, take your identified alternative route. Once at your designated area, stay there and stay with your group. Once the evacuation has occurred, don't re-enter the building until the fire department and school officials have given the all clear to do so. It is important to remember during these events, calmness counts. Have a great day.
That's all we have for you today, Oviedo.
Have an amazing Monday, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
And as always,
Go Lions!